guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to another video here on my channel. Today we are moving Coco's house up to this little spot on the cliff next to the campsite. I have honestly been dreaming about this since I got Coco. Pretty sure I've been talking about it for about that long as well. We're gonna be neighbors. There's my little witchy cottage down there, and she's gonna have hers right here on top of this cliff. I am so excited. So here we go. We're jumping in. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to be popping in and out. Just enjoy the good vibes as we talk to good old Tom Nook and start decorating Coco's house. Okay, so I really love this like shack vibes coming from this house. This is kind of this like set of the houses kind of have like Japanese influence to them. It's just the shape of the house. That's what the sidings look like. And that one is like the OG one that Coco has. It's a different siding and everything, but that's the shape of her house. So I just wasn't sure. You can see I'm literally just flicking through trying to make a witchy cottage out of each of the different ones to see what kind of vibe I felt best suited to her. But I don't usually use this rounded house. The only one I have two of them, and they're down by the beach, and they're both like with the wood beam siding on them. I was just so in love with that shack house, and then I tried, maybe I'll give her like literally a cottage like mine. We'll play with the siding, it'll be cute, maybe a cute roof moment. Couldn't make it work, was not happy with it. Really attached to like a cute door as well, and I just couldn't find one that worked the way I wanted it to. So we went back and forth and back and forth. I bet you guys that are, working on your villagers' houses know the struggle, because I know what I want for her, but sometimes I wish, I hate saying I wish for things in Animal Crossing because there's so much we've gotten, but I wish we could mix and match all of the different swatches across the houses. Like, not necessarily that this roof style was available on the other house, but like the color of this roof is not actually available on every single house. You kind of have to pick and choose because the doors don't change. So if you love a door, it may not look good but on one type of house because there's no other swatches that match it. Do you guys know that struggle? Because it's a struggle. So yeah, I was really thinking maybe we'd go with a cottage, and then I just said no, I want that roof with those rocks in the roof. I think it looks so good. But I felt like maybe the plank style was just a little too rustic for her, just a little bit. It felt a little dilapidated, like maybe she was like a scary witch in the woods, and I didn't want that for her. So we went with this. It's a lovely mix of both. I think it's still got some of the Zen elements, which I wanted to keep, because for anybody that doesn't know, Coco is kind of like, she's a Japanese like folklore item. I believe, if I'm remembering it correctly, she's like a clay doll that's like said to hold a spirit. That's why she has, the holes in her head for like her eyes and mouth. That's what she looks like. She's a little spooky sometimes, but I love her. I think she's sweet. And the inside of her house, you can see here, is very like Japanese inspired, very zen. A lot of those items are used for it. So I wanted to keep some of those. I did add some things to it as well, but I wanted to keep some of her items at least to kind of keep the same feel. And I love the way her house turned out. So please enjoy this little speed build of running through her house really quickly, because it's one of my favorite builds I've done so far interior wise. when I tell you I am obsessed with the way this house turned out, I love it. I got to use several different types of furniture. I think the Moroccan stuff looks stupid good with all those Zen items. The color scheme, it's just perfect. So don't worry, we'll get another look at it in here with Coco later on. But I am obsessed. I hope you guys like it too. So now we are quickly moving her house to the cliff up here, and it is gonna look, I think I'll show you. This is her OG house, so it is similar to the one that I ended up making for her, but I just changed the color scheme up to match the vibes a little bit better. So I love it. I love the placement of it. It's exactly what I've been dreaming about for literal months now. So I hope you guys are happy with it too. I love this little area up here on the cliffs. I've been dreaming about putting a house up here for so long, and finally getting to like connect the campsite to something. And if you watched Monday's video, we made a lake right underneath this build that you'll kind of see in and out as we're working. So it all ties together now, and I love it. I think the next thing we'll do is maybe my yard to kind of combine all the areas, but I don't know. We've got that farmer's market build that we need to work on, and that thing is so daunting. It freaks me out, but we got to do it so that we can move forward. So now I'm gonna just be dropping off new items and sprinkling them around and giving this whole area a very spooky vibe. I love the way this is gonna end up turning out. I am remembering now because I filmed it a few days ago, and I'm so excited. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Okay, so don't kill me, but immediately after placing down this cauldron, I stopped recording because I needed to pull out more items. And then do you know what I did? I forgot to record. So here's the items I dropped. I built a little potion stand over here next to her cauldron. I figured maybe she sells potions over here. I loved that for her. You can see I put down more pathing to connect the different areas. And I was really trying to use this maple palmstone or pondstone because I think it's so pretty. It is so hard to put down places. I think I might have been able to get it on the cliff in front of the tree, but I would have had to move the tree, and I just didn't have the energy for that. I also gave her the little pagoda item over here. It's so pretty. I was planning initially to use that in a like moon pond build, but it fits so nicely up here, and I like that it's see-through so you can still see my house through it. I think we've talked before about how I have a hard time like feeling like I'm blocking areas, and I don't feel like I'm doing that with this particular thing. So I like it. I like the way it ends up looking over here. And I love that our yards are like connected. I need to put a vine behind or next to this pagoda right here so that you can get to it, because right now you'd have to have a ladder, but you can get up here through the pagoda. But I just need to put a vine where you should climb up just so nobody gets lost. But yeah, I absolutely just love this little area. It's so cozy and cute, and I did go ahead and end up digging up that nursery plant behind the cedar. I forgot that they won't grow right away, and I ended up just deciding I wanted it to be a big cedar tree anyway, because this is the forest area up here, and I think it's gonna look just fine, so I'm not worried about it if you guys aren't. Alright, and then after sprinkling around just a few more little finishing touches to the area, I time traveled to very early in the morning. I think it's like 6 a.m. or right before 6 a.m. This is when the normal villagers wake up. If you didn't know that, you can go and Google the different timetables for each of them, and they should be in their houses for a little while in the morning before they leave for the day. How cute is she in her house, guys? She's cooking! Oh my gosh. And I didn't get it recorded, but at one point I talked to her outside and she said, oh, I love apple pie. Like, I love making apple pie. And, or maybe she said apple cake, but I don't have the apple cake recipe, but I do have the apple pie recipe. So rest assured, I baked an apple pie and it is outside of her house. So we'll see that soon. I absolutely love the way her house turned out. That little gyroid blowing bubbles in the back is just too cute. I almost put a lot of gyroids in her house, but I didn't because I thought maybe that would be just a little creepy because she's kind of a gyroid. I don't know. I got nervous and I didn't do it, but I just love her house. It's one of my favorite interiors I've ever done. I think it turned out so cute. And then here we have her little yard. All of this is just, oh my goodness. I think it's so precious. The vibes are immaculate. This is like right at dawn. It's so pretty. I love the cauldron. I am more than likely going to put one more cauldron or probably two more cauldrons. I don't even know. Sprinkled around. I think one could look good in Lucky's little secret forbidden forest as well. I love the way the big tree ended up looking. And as promised, there is our little apple pie for Miss Coco. I dropped it right outside her house so she sees it when she comes out in a little while. Oh my gosh, I just love this build. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please consider giving the video a like and subscribing to the channel. I'm here almost every Monday and Friday with new builds, Happy Home Paradise videos, all kinds of things Animal Crossing, and I would love to see you around. I hope you're having a good one. Bye!